Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the Mermail Master coming at you from Team Time Riders YouTube channel with a special video. Today is the debut first day release of the Pendulum Domination, I think it's what it's called, Pendulum Domination structure deck. And as you guys know, this is where the DDD monsters come out. This has been over a 2-year wait for many people, particularly our team's very own Band Mike, DDD Stewie, and several others. So now we brought this here, and we're going to pop this open. A couple of the decks are going to be saved, but we're going to determine once and for all whether or not, we'll see how many decks are in here and see what's going on.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it looks like there's 8 in there.
Alright, let's pop this open.
Let's do it.
Yeah. They had like books about Jedi Academy and stuff like that.
Yeah, the New Republic era. Start of the New Republic.
So, this is going to be either 6 or 8 structure decks. We're not quite sure yet, but we are about to see. And Psy-Frame EnJi behind the camera is going to let us know the number. What do we have?
Dude, we got 8! I knew it!
8 structure decks. There we go.
There's 8 of them in there.
Wow.
Well, he
What was your deal? What was your deal?
That's crazy. I knew there was 8.
Down like that, and then.
He didn't know. Cause he told me.
Every time I drive, I get a bad thing.
He told me that we were
That's good.
All right, so yeah, we have 8 structure decks here. Very awesome structure deck package here. We'll say a little bit of what's on the back here. If you could zoom into that.
Listen, we roll that.
Alright, very awesome. So I'm going to see if I can pick up 2 of these structure decks, and if so, we're going to be right back to you guys with an opening on these structure decks. So thank you guys very much, and stay tuned. Hey guys, so we're back again here with the brand new DD structure deck. We're going to pop this open here, see what's inside. A lot of players, as I mentioned, have been waiting a long time for this, so yeah, let's open this right up.
A grueling 6 months for anyone who's been waiting for this deck.
For some people, it's been a long time. For our very own DDD Stewie behind the camera, shout out to him. So,
I waited at least 6 months for this deck, and including the fact that they were going to release it in June, but that's just
let's see
so,
here.
We got,
we got that rule book beginner guide.
The rules for them.
Pretty interesting that beginners would be picking up a DDD deck.
And also for the fact that this has one of the highest skill curves of the deck in a very long time.
And the nice paper map. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful.
Has everything. Has Siegfried, Chaos Apocalypse, and Beowulf. All on the front cover, and with Copernicus and Newton on the sides. Then we have ourselves Tips and Trick Guide, which you need Kepler. Kepler is love, Kepler is life. And everything searches. Search for the good stuff, search for Lamia. Look at this card. This card is your best friend. I'm going to give that to you right now. And these 2 are good things to go into. You have everything from the Megatins. This you need. Like if you wanted to build this deck fully, you would just grab Crystal Wing, grab these 2, and grab this and this. That's all you need. So, alright, let's have this man start the deck.
Let's bust into this deck.
Bust the deck
push everything off to the side here.
Then bust it up.
Starting out with the DDD Chaos King Apocalypse.
One of the mediocre boss monsters, even though it is a good boss monster. For a character deck, it would be amazing, but for anything else, it's not so much, because it just looks pretty. I like the card. Look at it. It looks like a monster. Then we have DDD Beowulf. Beowulf is a good card for fusion summoning. Excellent access card to piercing damage. Excellent. Orthrus. Okay. He's basically the powerhouse tuner of the deck. Summon him off of anything else, and he's a basic level 4 tuner that would work for everything.
The next Luster Pendulum.
Well, not really. Lamia special summons itself from the hand by discarding a card and is a level 1 tuner. Right off the bat, a good thing. And we have Siegfried. Siegfried's amazing. He allows you to, let me look here.
Basically, it's negate any face-up card. So
yeah,
it's like negate a Raigeki, negate. It's not just continuous. It's like,
not continuous either? Oh,
no,
well, I could use that.
Yeah, this is literally one of the best synchros in the entire game. Siegfried is fantastic.
Amazing synchro for this deck. We have Newton and Copernicus. Let's just pull them both out here.
Put them both.
For the scales, negates traps, negates spells. And this one summons itself to it's basically another Foolish Burial of the deck. It makes 4 Foolish Burials if you play 3 of it. This card you don't play as much, but it does negate traps if you want to play it at 1 for negating a single trap that's activated on the board. That's pretty good if you have the random strike case or something like that happens. We have Doom King Armageddon. We never got this card until now, and this card should have been released when they first came out, because this card is basically the first boss monster of the deck. And it's a very beautiful card. It's basically the Blue Eyes White Dragon of this series. And DD Scabrous. Basically, Pendulum Summon it does an effect. This thing doesn't, it's not that useful anymore like it used to be. Lilith, one of my favorite cards. She summons a monster from the graveyard or adds an extra deck monster to hand.
This
Night Howling. Night Howling is amazing. Night Howling is a basic use off of, this is my favorite combo is obviously Lilith Night Howl. Lilith Night Howl summon Alexander to level 7. You can also do a background and do summoning Lamia and go into the level 8. Go into Siegfried automatically. Siegfried just bombs things. Then Night Howl also has another effect where it can target a monster in the graveyard and special summon as well. So you can just be like normal summon and then special summon, or you can be like normal summon this and special summon. Either way.
Careful.
Yeah, sorry about that. Galilei, just your scale 1. He doesn't do much else.
I kind of like Galilei. I don't think a lot of people do, but it's just a
No, it's useful for the scale. That's really what I see it as. It's for the character deck though. I actually use its Pendulum effect. Its Pendulum effect is nice and it's really fun to use. Kepler, search
most
card.
useful card.
Most useful card. Search it. Normal summon, search anything.
This is
Ragnarok.
wonderful.
Ragnarok. Special summons a monster. Basically makes a simple rank 8 setup. Kaiser. Nah.
I like it. I don't think it's that good.
He's not a good card, but it's still nice with the deck.
Proud
Ogre and Chevalier. These cards were exclusive Shonen Jump promos in Japan. They were really good at the time when they came out, but now they kind of lost their flair because of...
I didn't think these were ever good.
No, they were a thing in Japan for like a month or 2, but then like they faded out of existence. Dad, hi Dad, Dark Greffer, Armageddon Knight.
Nice reprint, by the way.
Armageddon Knight's a good reprint. Dark Greffer's a good reprint. Dad is a good reprint. Dad is always a good reprint. And Trans Archfiend's a good reprint too. Curry Bandit, like all of these are good reprints. Stygian Street Patrol is an
Infernity
excellent.
soon, maybe.
Maybe Infernities. Maybe a hint.
Security.
That's all the other monsters other than
Fiend support, right?
it's beautiful for Fiends. So this is something that's very interesting. Dark Contract with the Yami Makai. It makes it so that you can discard DD Pendulum monsters and also place DD Pendulum monsters from the extra deck into Pendulum Zone. So it gives you access to Pendulum Summoning, which even if you don't play the Pendulum Summoning variant, this is a good card for Pendulum Summoning in general. So some people can play this at 1 and actually makes the deck work a lot better. Alright, so in this case, Dark Contract with a Gate. Simple. Every contract you pay 1,000 life points at the end of each of your standby phases, and this one searches any DD card in the deck. Any DD card. It's excellent.
Get that Kepler.
Yep, this one's the fusion summoning thing. So fusion summon by 2 monsters from hand or field.
Or
any
graveyard.
DD monster. Or graveyard, any DD monster. Forbidden Dark Contract.
I'm gonna try this at 1. I'm probably the only person who likes this because I saw the play that he made in the game where he just.
I loved the play when he did it in the game. It looks so much prettier than you see it in the anime.
Yeah.
That's definitely why I love this deck because the character who plays it, Kalareiji, best character. Best character. Foolish Burial. Put those in the graveyard. 1 for 1. Grab the Lamia or the new.
Gotta run them 3 Allure of Darkness.
Gotta run 3 Allure of Darkness. Allure of Darkness is a great reprint in this deck.
Dark
Eruption. Okay. Emergency Provision. Okay. Emergency Provisions is actually, believe it or not, that's actually looks pretty good as a tech. Just a random, side random tech. Alright, so DD Reroll.
I think this is a new one.
It's a new one. It's that, let me see here. Dark controls can't be destroyed. It's basically banish and target 3 DD cards and put them in the deck. It's a re-roll of putting things back in the deck. That's pretty
This is really good. I like Recruits.
Recruits is my favorite.
My favorite part about it is all of the original D.D monsters before they had D/D.
Yeah, it's dark.
They know that it was the same name, so they're doing a little call out there.
It was an awesome call out.
Alright. DDD Human Resources, shuffle things back in the deck. That's it. DDD Dark Contract with a Witch, negate things. That's what you want.
How many of these do you usually run?
You only won one. One of it. It's pretty good because you can search any contract. Because a lot of the deck is you search for most of the contracts. So getting a contract from it is easy to search. Dark Contract with Errors. Actually, I love this card. Most people don't, but I love this card. Target a trap card. Every trap card on the field can't be activated if there's a DD monster on board. No trap cards can be activated. So it's like, well, basically a royal decree for DDs. Contract laundering is, oh yeah, destroy and gain life points equal to the number you destroy. That's it.
I love lease laundering, but I'm probably the only person who does.
Lease laundering is great.
This is one of my personal favorites. Sinister Yugioh. Not a lot of people like this. Normal summon one level 5 or higher fiend per turn without tribute summoning, and then if a level 5 or higher fiend would be destroyed, you can send it to the graveyard. So I run this in my Archfiend deck. You know, if you want to check out the profile, feel free to. It's in the description below. Very, very good card in my opinion. Not fast, not competitive, but very good.
Escape from the Dark Dimension. Target Dark Monsters. Banish Special Summon Dark. Special Summon and Banish one, yeah.
Also, what a reprint
Hope for
this.
Escape. Oh my, this was so good. Your opponent's life points are greater. Every 2,000 they're greater by, you draw a card.
Yeah, if you want
Beautiful. Pay 1,000 to every 2,000 up higher, draw. That's it. Hope for Escape's a beautiful reprint in this set. This was something I didn't expect this. The OCG had the reprint of this, but I never thought it would come to the TCG.
Neither did I. The last time this came out was Storm of Ragnarok, which I think was like sometime in like 2010 or 2011 or something. So this is
You wouldn't think of it. Yeah, it's a really early reprint for it, considering, or technically a really late reprint, depending on who you're looking at. Wave King Caesar, the one you play one of. That's a good rank 4 sometimes. It summons everything that is destroyed when you detach a material. Everything that gets destroyed gets resummoned back onto the field. Great thing.
Awesome card. So yeah, that was the Pendulum Domination structure deck. We've been waiting for these DDD stuff for a long time. Big shout outs to Monarch Mike / DDD Stewie behind the camera for his work and his comments. You know, he's been playing the DDD deck for a while. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a deck profile up from him soon. And you know, if you guys like the video, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content from Team Time Riders. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.